my channel, it's Zariya, and this video is the last video in my Becoming series. So if you missed the first three, go back and watch those first, don't cheat. But hopefully after watching those videos and going through the journal prompts, I pray that you have a better grasp on who you are, why you're here, and where you're going. So I thought that a great way of ending this series would be by making a vision board or a life board for your iPhone wallpaper or whatever phone you have. I hope that this tutorial translates well to other phones. I wanted to make a phone wallpaper so that I would be able to see it everywhere I go all day long. Just some means of inspiration so that I can see what it is that I'm working towards. So if you would like to make something like the one that I made, definitely stick around. So before you get started, what you're gonna need is Canva. I use the Canva app on my phone, but you're able to access it online on your computer. And you're also gonna need some photos, of course. And some examples of what I have on mine are hair goals or some hairstyles that I'd like to try, outfits that I love to have, apartment pictures of what you want your future home to look like, dreams, career goals, friendships, places that you'd love to travel to, some health goals maybe, or Bible verses that speak to the life that God says that you can have. You know, whatever would be a means of inspiration for you to get out of bed in the morning. And you're also gonna need to know the dimensions of your phone wallpaper. And before you get started, I just wanna let you know, don't overthink it. I didn't plan it in my head. I kind of was just, I'm gonna put this picture, I'm gonna put this picture, and it ended up looking really good. And so I invite you to not overthink it, and also know that no dream is too big or too small. If you have something in your heart that you're like, I have no idea when this is gonna happen, I don't know how God is gonna manifest this in my life, put it on there. And if one of your goals is just getting out of bed in the morning, put it on there. Don't discount anything that comes up in your head, okay? And the third thing is to remember that we are not in control of our lives. God is the one who is in control of our lives. So I just want to remind you that just because you put this on your life board does not mean that it is for you, because God might have something different for you. He says that he'll give us the desires of our hearts, but if one of your desires does not line up to his will, then he's not going to give it to you. You may find out that what it is that God has for you that's different than what you put on your life board is much better than what you could have ever imagined. So just keep an open mind about your life board. Don't be discouraged if something doesn't come to pass, if something doesn't come up in your life, because you know, God might have something better for you.
So here inside the Canva app, you're going to press the plus sign. And you're going to press custom and enter in the dimensions of your wallpaper. So then you're going to click uploads up at the top. And you're going to add all the photos from your album if you created an album, which I highly suggest. And then this is the photo that I chose as my background. I really don't know why I chose that one. I just did. And so then after that, I was just adding and adding and adding. There's a feature on Canva where you can delete the background, which is what I just did. Later on, I'm going to show you how to delete the background on photos without that, because you have to pay for that. So you have this eraser app, and you choose your photo that you want to erase the background in, and you just clickety clackety clack all of the background. It's pretty tedious, but it doesn't take too long, I would say. And then you press done, you save it, and then you upload it to Canva like you did the other photos. And then boom, you have a photo with no background. And so then I just kept pressing the plus and added in the photos. This is me adding a rectangular block and my channel name for my personal brand. And so yeah, this whole time was me just pressing the photos, adding it to the picture, and then just kind of moving it and grooving and seeing where I wanted photos to be.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach. like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within, and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. To take her higher, higher, fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher, fly about the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running, show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up, you're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire then. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away.